What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? We've got, let's see, we've got Loot, 1, 2, 3, Sheercold, Vanillix, Roxy, Philonia, Mexican Shrek, Z-Boy, 27, Haxorus. Welcome to the stream, guys. How is everyone doing today? How's everybody doing? What's up, Mike F? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Brain.exe has stopped working new. You got Mario Tennis. This is awesome, John the Pikachu. How are you liking it, man? How are you liking it? 'Cause I got it as well, and personally, I actually do really enjoy it. I don't know if I would... It's not a game I would go out and, like, recommend everyone go buy. But it was a fun game to play. When I get it, what do you mean by that, Loot? What do you mean by that? It's too hot up in this house, hotter than a Charmander's tail. Oh no, aw man. It's gonna get really hot down here, I know, like, cause I have the computer running and I've got lights and stuff on, like, to try to make the stream look a little bit better and stuff, as well as just sitting in the same, like, fake leather chair for a while. It's rough by the end. Like, it's definitely really hot, so I feel ya. I feel you there. Will you get the shiny or not? We'll have to see. That's up to the shiny, honestly. You're continuing your shiny Bulbasaur. Well, good luck, Mike. I hope you get it soon. There's now a fly buzzing around. Of course, it like shows up at the last minute. The video looks like it's being streamed from a watermelon. I don't know why, but my like stream preview is doing the same thing. Like normally it runs fine, but the past like week or so, even my stream preview, like the little tiny window I see on YouTube, is like ridiculously low quality. I hope that's not like what the actual stream looks like. That would be really awful. But it seems like it's not. It just seems like it's having some like issues. I don't know. That's weird. Still going for that Treecko. Took a break over the weekend. Well, good luck, Haxorus. I hope you find it soon, man. Call 640 for a shiny. We'll see, Z-Boy. We will see. We will see. I don't know. I would be happy with Regice, but I really want Charmander. I think that's what everyone here wants, is Charmander. Which I can agree with. It's been a while. We need to get it soon. Can't read Charmander's number. Where are we at now? We're at 11,203. Jigalag, sorry if I mispronounced that. Welcome to the stream. Munch22, welcome as well. How are you guys doing today? But yeah, so we're at 11,200-ish for Charmander and 630 for Regice. It's been a good DS game. It's called Custom Robo Arena, and it's very enjoyable. That's cool. That's cool. I've had my hands full as far as the DS games I've been playing recently. Good luck on your hunts this evening. You're really hoping for that Charmander. I'm hoping for it too. Thank you, man. Yeah, seriously, like, if we could get Charmander, that would be awesome. It'd be the end of like a hunt we've been doing for how long now? Sweet Golden Fire Lizard. I want it so bad. And I got it spot on. Awesome. Awesome. Glad I did. So I always feel a little bit bad when I mess up people's names. Like, I know, ultimately, you know, I give it my best shot. But I like to get them right the first time around. What's up, Marin? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? What did you miss? You barely noticed notification. Not much, man. We just got started here a few minutes ago. Like, we've been going for 8 minutes. So we are still just kind of getting into the swing of things here. So yeah, you're right on time for the stream, man. You're able to get a shiny Treecko at 361 eggs? Nice! Nice, that's not bad at all. Feeling a bit nostalgic and going back to Uncharted 2 multiplayer. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. I've never, like, I haven't gone back to any multiplayers recently. I feel like the last one I did that for was, like, COD 4. I bought it for my PC just because why not? It was on sale, and, like, that was honestly some of the most fun I'd had in, like, a multiplayer game in a while. Just because, like, at that point the lobbies were so, like at this point Activision's abandoned that game. That game's so old, especially, like, the non-remade one, like the one from so many years ago. And it was just fun to go back and play because no one was taking it seriously, so it was just, that was really fun to do. So I totally get that. That's a fun time. The banana candle is going to appear. It's gotta appear, right, Loot? What's up, Squishy Lad Gaming? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? Yesterday you were playing Black 2 and you're running in a random area and found a shiny Cottony. Nice! Nice munch. And Patrick Bishop, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Well, the Pokemon games you haven't played is Black and White 2. I mean, there's a lot I haven't played. More than I really, like, is really acceptable, I feel, for someone who does, like, Pokemon on YouTube and stuff, but whatever. I try. I play through them when I can. I'm getting around it. You're doing good. That's good to hear, Patrick. I haven't played 3 in a long time. Going back to the multiplayer. You were level 50, you forgot the controls when you're back on today. I get that. I get that. Especially when, like, games in a series kind of mix up the controls as they go along. I think Halo's a good example of that. Like, what just is the default controls versus not. And, like, for each game at least, is, like, it changes so much that, yeah, I can totally understand that. Especially if you've played, like, a newer version of it since then. Hero Brian, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Weird thing is that even though you've only played Black 2 twice, and each playthrough you've gotten a shiny, hey, I mean, that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. I have yet to get a shiny, no, actually, I have gotten a single shiny just, like, randomly during a playthrough, and that was a shiny Murkrow in Ultra Sun. Every other time I've played through a Pokemon game, no shinies at all. It's only been afterwards. Supposed to be packing again, but it's harder than Magmar's breath. Hotter than Heatran's droppings. Oh man, I'm sorry, Roxy. I'm sorry to hear that. People still play online on it. I mean, some games just hold their audience. It's pretty crazy. You never got a shiny except hacking. It's pretty fun to hunt for them. It can take some time, and I know that's daunting to a lot of people, but with a lot of the hunting methods, it can be really, really fun to hunt for them. It doesn't end up taking too terribly long. Obviously, I'm not one to really say anything at the moment with that encounter number right there, but usually they don't actually take too long, and they're really fun to hunt for. You love shiny hunting? Shiny hunting is so much fun. Like, it is seriously so much fun. Ops Milk, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Don't have the patience for shiny hunting. Your ADHD is a pain. You really want to get into shiny hunting? Ah, man. I mean, hey, there are methods that, like, you can set down for a while. Obviously, soft resetting is one of them, but that can be a little bit more boring. But at the same time, like, you can stop that, go do something else, and come back and continue the hunt later. SOS hunting, even, like, you can be hunting and you can, like, close the system, put it down, walk away, and come back. But I totally understand that, like, having a good enough attention span for it is definitely a big part of it, and I had to build that up myself. Like, it took a long time to, like, actually build up the attention span for a hunt like either of these. Most of my hunts before this had been SOS and stuff, just because, you know, at that point it's like those were kind of fun and engaging, and it took doing those to build up, like, the confidence and, like, kind of the patience, you know, to do a hunt like this. That 5-digit number, I know, right? I know. It's rough. It's rough. 20 subs away from 2K. I know, right? We're so close. We could hit it today. That'd be insane if we hit it today. Again, like, Pika Ninja God the other day, like, shouted me out in a Discord of his and, like, blew the number up. Like, we got 50 subs the other day, and that was amazing. So it's definitely possible we could hit 2K today, and that would be crazy. What's up, CP? Welcome to the stream. Just wishing you good luck. Wishing you shiny luck before you go to sleep again. Alright, well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know, hope you had a good day. Hope tomorrow's good, too. And I'm glad you're able to stop by. Yo, X-Rider, welcome to the stream. What's up? Not much. Not much. We're just getting started here with the shiny hunts. Hoping to find a shiny today. Is it rough like a Boldore? I mean, it's not too rough. It hasn't been rough. 50 yesterday. It wasn't yesterday. It was Thursday. It was Thursday. So it was 2 streams ago, because I don't stream on the weekends usually. But, like, yeah, no, the number, like, went crazy. It was awesome. Where's Mel? She is back home. She's back home. She was just here for the weekend. Oh, well, she's in chat at least. She's in chat, so she's still here. You only got 41. Hey, that's 41 more than nothing. So that's good, man. That's good. It's rough like a rock rough. Which are still fairly fluffy, so it can be okay. She's here in spirit. I mean, she's in chat. She's just not, like, in the camera right now. Uploaded your first and second vid, and you've got 41. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It took me like a week of streaming, I want to say, before I got to 40 or anything like that. And that was like several streams that week. So hey, you're going. That's doing pretty good. That's doing pretty good. I used to today. Dang, that's actually pretty awesome, man. It's rough, like having back at the time get cut. It's like having to go back there, backtracking to get it. Vicariously through that fly that was buzzing around there, and that's your spirit. There were 2 of them today. There were 2 of them. I got one of them. But one's still around. I don't know if it's the original or the new one. Have I hunted / got my favorite shiny? Yes. Yes. As soon as I found out what my Milotic looked like as a shiny, it was instantly my favorite, and I instantly was like, I need to hunt for that right now. So that's what I did. It's like I immediately went out and started my hunt for a shiny Milotic, or for shiny Feebas more specifically. I caught 2 of them and evolved the female into Milotic. Fly is possessed, burn some sage. I'll have to find some way to get rid of it. It might just be the trusty old calculator cover that has been used so many times already. Do music on Doctor Who? Oh, really? That's cool. That's cool. Went to the zoo today and it was fun. That's awesome. That's awesome. I haven't been to the zoo in a while. Throw the Bible. Take it out with the Holy Spirit. Treecko and Cobalion won't shine for you. Ah, Casper, I hope they shine soon. I really, really, truly hope they shine soon for you. 1981, I know, Rune. We're getting close. We are getting close. 19 away, less than 20 away from 2K. Again, like I said, it would be crazy if we could somehow hit that tonight. I doubt it, but it could happen. Doctor Who is great. I haven't watched it since Matt Smith was the Doctor. And not because I dislike it, just because like that's how much was on Netflix at the time, and like the next season was like the new one with Capaldi. And I haven't gotten back into it. I feel like I need to. Because I did really enjoy it when I did watch it. You're 40 soft resets for Treecko and exactly 1,000 soft resets for Cobalion. I mean, you might have a while to go on Treecko there, and I mean, 1,000 soft resets isn't bad for Cobalion. You know, you're not over odds or anything, so you still are lucky. Dr. 11 and 4 were best, or 11th was best. Personally 10, I gotta say. 11 was good, but 10 was my favorite. 10th, Alan Z. I agree, Brian. There we go. David Tennant is fantastic. So do you see your second encounter type null? No, I didn't. How'd I miss that? I need to go see that. That is insane. Second encounter? Holy crap, dude. Congratulations. Whole Uncharted series has really nice multiplayer. That's good to hear. Do all the doctors have a PhD? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the doctor has one. At this point. I have to admit, I haven't seen any of, like, the original Doctor Who, so I only know 9, 10, and 11. I feel like that's what most people know, but I don't know. I don't know. I should go back and watch some of the like the classic Doctor Who. Favorite character is River. River's pretty good. I managed to accidentally like skip an episode that was very important to her whole storyline. Like literally the first episode she's introduced, so that was weird. But aside from that, it was good. Yeah, Alan Z and I Don't Want to Go. Like that was like the fact that it's like a Let's Go and then I Don't Want to Go. Like that was such a cool little thing when I found that out. They're cool if you can handle the cheese in like a zero budget and a large number of lost episodes. Oh yeah, no, I'm totally down for that. I'm totally down for that. I'm okay with that. You see your shiny vanilla? I haven't had much of a chance to check Discord too much today, or really over this weekend, unfortunately. The few messages I sent were like, I was able to check like one chat while I was getting stuff set up for something. But yeah, I'll have to go back and look at all those then. See the 50th anniversary, nice! The series lost its charm somewhere in the 5th season, in your opinion. Interesting. Yeah, no, I need to go back and rewatch at least a little bit of it. I don't know, like I said, I enjoyed it personally, I just like ended up falling out of it because honestly the reason is I caught up to it airing. So like I'd have to wait to watch episodes and I just like totally forgot about them. Sandow's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. I can agree with that. Doctor's a girl now. I heard about that. I heard about that. As Mindless approaches his inevitable shiny Regice, it encounters 650. Charmander refuses to shine at 11k. I mean, with how these like legends have been going, I wouldn't be surprised if we got it today. Like, we're gonna hit those average numbers throughout like this entire hunt. So as long as I don't goof it up, today is a very lucky day, or could be a very lucky day for Regice. Charmander, though, we still just don't know when it's gonna happen. It could happen this encounter, or it could happen in like a month. And I see Rick and Morty season 3 on Hulu. I have not watched it yet, but yeah, it's out. It's out. So I need to watch that. I'm wrapping up rewatching Breaking Bad like right now. Like I'm on the last episode. Like I'm in the middle of the last episode. I just have to finish that like tonight. And then yeah, Rick and Morty might be my like background show for the next like week or so. I feel like that'd be a good one. Terrible mention saying Nursu. I mean, there's still the doctor. Girls mean doctors. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. To be honest, give the Charmander about 2 more months. It could happen. It just wants to take a full year. What's up, Ryan Palmer? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? 3 more Charmander months even. It just doesn't want to not be, like, the center of attention. You know, the longer it's here, the more people are like, wow, you haven't gotten it yet, and it just keeps getting more attention. We're just enabling it is all that's happening. If we threaten it with, like, not hunting it anymore, maybe it'll shine. Maybe it'll shine then. Another one guy who roleplayed that Shine Charmander was right as much as you hate to say. Just never gonna show up. Just gonna continuously be on the run from us. MZ Games, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? that banana smelling candle gonna get a ton of attention. But I mean, like I said, maybe if we just like threaten it. Maybe if we just say like, if we hit some kind of goal tonight, we won't hunt Charmander for a little bit. Who knows? I try, Ryan. I try. Cause like, you guys are the ones who are awesome for coming out, so I have to like, I want to acknowledge that as much as I can. Family always has at least one TV on that sounds great, but it's only ever what? Tell that Charmander that he'll be grounded if he doesn't get that golden hue. It's gonna be grounded. That's true for Big Bang Theory, definitely Doctor Who, personally. You live the 10th Doctor's theme. I can't remember which theme was which. I'm awful about soundtracks like that. Or love. I assume you're trying to say love here. Say threaten any thought of something way worse. I know, OMG Charmander. It's being a stubborn little guy here. Very, very stubborn. We've legitimately, the only thing that has been on that top screen has been Charmander since we started these dual hunts. Which is crazy. Like, I feel like, is that weird? Is that weird that we've been hunting now for like 3 months this way, and the only thing that we've hunted up there is Charmander? Hey Charmander, come out. We're gonna AR you. I don't know what AR is there. Oh, action replay. Ah, I gotcha. Gotcha. Robert Simon, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How long have I been hunting Charmander? I've been hunting Charmander technically since August. However, I did take a pretty long break in there because my capture card that I was using for that system died, and it wasn't until I got this like dual setup going that I was able to hunt it again. So there was a good bit of a break. There's a good bit of a break in there, but we're back now. We've been hunting it consistently for the past 3 months. The Charmander Super Sly is under the table. It's just hiding under the table. Or it's actually hiding behind the GameCube is what it's doing. Found the rare candy emote. There you go. You gotta entice it with some rare candies. Gotta go. Sorry if you watch Dr. Hansi. Alright, see you later, Brian. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I hope to see you again soon. Mystical Eevee, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Don't mind me just watching the stream. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Umbreon Mage, welcome. You're going for a shiny Fennekin via breeding now. Well, good luck. I hope you find it soon. Uncharted 3 on the PS4 feels weird, just like the different controller. Maybe Oak is the Charmander. He's keeping it for himself. Are you trying to get a shiny Tepig in white too? Well, good luck, Robert. Good luck. I hope you get it super quickly. Hope it doesn't take you as long as it's taken me for Charmander. I didn't want to go. I mean, you can go occasionally, but, you know, it's better when you're able to come back later. You're so sorry. It's all good, Brian. It's all good. Oak's keeping the good ones for himself. I feel like, I don't know if shiny Pokemon would be justification in the eyes of the public when you throw a Bible at an old man. I feel like that may be taken out of context by most people and frowned upon. I was using the PS3 controls. Are those different from the PS4s? Which, yeah, I guess that would lead to the same kind of, like, reason why you have to relearn the controls. It's justified. Exactly. I say it's justified. But when non-shiny hunting people say that it's justified, he's still giving us one. We're essentially taking it from him. He's giving them to us. So why would we take the shiny one? Check under the truck. But we gotta get the Charmander first before we can go check. We're in a bit of a predicament here then. Another stream to watch. Well, hey, I'm glad that you decided to watch this one. Someone spawn killed you. A rip. Rip. Alright, see you later, Squishy Lad. I think I may have already said that. But see you later. Anyways. Different from PS4's controls. I gotcha. Gotta go. Alright, see you later, Marin. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Charmander is optional. Well, let's get another Charmander and go up there. And that's actually where the can of paint is. Who wouldn't throw a Bible at an old man for a different colored animal? See, perfectly justified. I'm glad you guys agree with me here. Pokemon and Pokemon games, who needs them? Exactly. I'm gonna beat this by myself. I'm just gonna buy a whole bunch of items and throw them at the Pokemon to deal damage. Squirtle Splash, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? That banana candle needs his fair share of bananas. One encounter equals one banana. Don't know how many. You don't know how to get that many bananas. Oh no! Oh man, I'm sorry for the yawn, guys. Sorry for the yawn. It was weird going to work today. It was weird just because, like, getting back into the swing of things after a long weekend. You crappy aim. No. No. I know the feeling, though. Your Starling's been getting more used to you, and now he just gets on your hands in any situation, like mid-typing, and then complains that you're still typing. He wants the attention. See, that's why he's getting on your hands. He just wants all the attention, but you're still giving it to the clicking thing. Leafgreen should be our second playthrough. It would be cool, but I don't know how well a Japanese copy would work for it, and that's kind of been my thought the whole time, is I'm using it as like a Japanese practicing thing. Granted, right now I've just read like the same set of lines over and over and over again. But I am using it for like Japanese practice a little bit, so I don't think Leafgreen will be good for a playthrough. If I can get like an English copy of Fire Red or find my old one, then maybe we can do that one. Sunstop 10s, welcome to the stream. You're playing Pokemon Ultra Sun? Well, good luck. I hope it's going well. Rose Girl 398, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I get your Pokemon Movie 7 today, plus a minor in your favorite Pikachu clone, so you're hoping you will enjoy it. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it as well. Getting a lot of the female starters, and it's triggering you the shiny. Okay, I've mentioned this before, but I don't know why. But it feels like I feel like it's more likely that I'm gonna get a shiny when it's female, even though it has nothing to do with anything. But I think, like, I don't know, there's just some like thing where it's like, this one's already slightly rarer than the others. Maybe it'll be even more rare. Poops too much. He'll trade you a Poop Master for a shiny Charmander that knows a good baked potato recipe. Okay. But I get that. With birds, I feel like that's one of my things with birds. Is like, that'd be a bit more difficult to deal with in a sense, I guess. What's up, Shivy? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? Just love to use some playthrough and want to see more. Well, I mean, we should be getting back to the Shiny Badge quest soon. Which, granted, isn't like a live playthrough. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I saw the movie before, but it's been forever, so yet again, your memory of the plot is fuzzy. I gotcha. I gotcha. Sorry again about the yawning. Like I said, getting back in the groove with work and everything can take it out of you. What game allows Trevenant to learn False Swipe? I don't know. Does one? Good plan, Roxy. Good plan. Yo, are we getting raided? What is up, Raiders? Welcome to the stream with a stream egg raid. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing? Get raided. I am indeed getting raided. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for coming into the stream. Thank you for raiding. Stream egg, I appreciate the raid, my man. How was your stream today? Well, welcome, Raiders. Welcome all. How are you guys doing today? Thank you so much for the raid, stream egg. I appreciate it. How's your stream, man? Stream egg is streaming. Ah. Yeah, it seems like he was. Seems like he was. Bam, get liked. Well, thank you for Salt Smasher. I appreciate it. All good. How am I doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just going along with this hunt here. Hopefully something shines today. Be it Regice, be it Charmander. I'll be happy with either one. But I would love to be able to move on from Charmander and get into some Emerald hunting again soon. I'm still on these. I am. Regice makes sense. I didn't stream over the weekend, so this is only like day 3 or 4 of it. Charmander, though, yeah, Charmander's been going for 3 months now, since we restarted. And that was even after like 5,000 encounters, so it's been a pretty crazy one with that. When was the last time you saw her raid? I don't know, man. I don't know. Charmander first, please. I mean, it's the one I would like for sure. It's Lugia. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. A Charmander fair play. I mean, it's like, it's still going. I would love for it to finish, but honestly, it's gonna be so weird when I'm done with it, you know? Like, it'll be weird having something else in that screen. Just because literally since we started doing these types of hunts, it's had Charmander there. Kajito, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream, coming in with the raid. And what's up, Sezzy? Welcome. Welcome as well. Getting raid, and you're also getting close to 2K subs. I know. We're 19 away from 2,000 subs, which is insane. Insane. We're so close. We're so close. It would be amazing if that could happen soon. But honestly, I'm even happy with where it is now. And what's up, Karai? 3 months. You're due a gold dragon. I mean, that's like 3 months since we picked it back up. Like, we've been doing this since August, but yeah, no, like, it's been 3 months straight so far. It's crazy. You got your shiny Regice after only 242 soft resets, and you noticed there was shiny before the sparkles happened. Dang, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm really nervous about Regice, and that's why it's going a little bit more slowly than they normally do for me, just because of that whole, like, making sure it's shiny thing. How's it going, Mexican Shrek? And Frisk, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Take this shiny like 3 months, you'll find it soon. Well, thank you for Salt Smasher. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, 3 months. 3 months of Charmander since we picked it back up, which is insane. When you get Regice, say my body is Reggie. My body is Reggie for the shiny, I can tell you that much. Your team won a nice one. That's awesome. It was one Treecko, if you think back all that time. I mean, yeah, Treecko was like an insanely long hunt as well. But Treecko had the other problems, and also we had Treecko at this point. Like, it is pretty crazy how far this went down. This is by far my longest hunt. Like, almost by 200 encounters, or by 2,000 encounters. Sorry. What's up, Rene DeVries, or Rain DeVries? Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today, man? And DJ Smith, what is up? Welcome to the stream. How have you been? How have you been, man? You got killed way too many times. No! It happens, though. It happens. You're just getting back into the groove of it. Doing good. How am I? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm just going for these shinies, hoping one shines today. One over the other, to be honest, but either one will be good. Also doing a full odds and ultra moon hunt. Awesome. Well, that's pretty cool. Good luck on your hunts, Cartman Milk. Fiance is playing Stardew Valley, and her baby keeps glitching into the floors and walls. No! Glitchy babies are no good. They're no fun, or extra fun, depending on how you look at it. Also about the Regice, you wonder if I'll see it? It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I'm waiting long enough that even if I don't notice the color difference, I'll, at least see the sparkles. Being extra careful with it. So hopefully it doesn't become a big problem. Like, on one hand, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be able to tell it apart just because of the way my capture setup is. But on the other hand, my eyes keep playing tricks on me, and I'm not sure if I'll notice. I want to get another capture card. Also, you should try and get shinies in Gen 4 or a bit higher and take a break from Sun and Ultra Sun. That capture card's actually part of a Gen 4 hunt, I'll be completely honest. Nah, yeah, because there's one hunt I want to do that requires 2 TS systems. one hunt specifically, as well as just in general other hunts and stuff. So we can do things in like Gen 4, like Diamond and Pearl, and like Underwear Game at the same time. But yeah, so like it's one of those things where I'd love to, like, I'd be having to either do things really, really like weirdly, or I would have to like only do half of a hunt on stream and stuff. Can you encounter the Lecture in Ultra Space? Yes, you can, Chibi. Yes, you can. Stay thirsty and drink responsibly, my friends. Don't be the guy who caught his shiny Regice nicknamed it and then Sophie said over it. I am terrified that that'll happen at some point. It's why, like, as soon as things are nicknamed, I, like, don't touch any buttons except for, like, the save buttons. What's up, Lila? Welcome to the stream, as well as Zami LP. Lana-chan, how's it going? Kind of a disadvantage because everyone you're playing is probably using a PS3. How would that be a disadvantage? I mean, I guess like if the controls are different. May I ask where I live? You're from those ones. I live in the U.S. I live in the eastern part of the U.S. I don't get much more specific than that usually. Definitely be the hunt you're least excited for. Why is that? Zami LP, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. One sub closer to our 2K goal. This guy saw reset at the nickname screen. He was using the Raban strat. That's why I don't. That is the reason that I don't. I know that, like, you know, you don't have to do many buttons and all that stuff. You just hit one and you're good. But I don't want to be able to just hit one. I want to make sure that, like, I have to hit all of them and have to be very, very intense on soft resetting in order to soft reset. As soon as this Tauros shines, you're gonna go after shiny Regirock. Regirock was a fun hunt. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would, I'll be honest. It was cool. Controls are different and controllers different. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha, Vanillix. East, I thought you said Weast. One of my favorite SpongeBob episodes. Registeel was easy for you to catch and you caught it in a Pokeball. Nice, nice. I've been catching all of them in Pokeballs, but I've like specifically set up my team to make it where that's not very, very stressful. Good old DualShock 3. And got yours after 2 days. Nice. The DualShock controllers, I will admit, are pretty nice. They're a little bit tiny for me, but overall they're pretty good controllers. Like, solid build quality and stuff. Especially when you compare it to the controller I normally use on my PC and stuff. But I don't think I could use one of those controllers all day. You know, same thing as like the Joy-Cons. Like, I use a Pro controller just because like it's a bit bigger. Just got sprayed with water when you're starting to came to land on your computer. Easy one to get a drink. Hopefully your computer didn't get too wet there. Trash, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Normally a lurker, but wanted to wish you luck on the Ice Cube and the Gold Fire Lizard. Well, thank you, Trash. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I can use all of the luck I can get at this point. Hopefully one of them decides to be nice to me today. The shiny hunt test of grit and money grinding beast ball spam. Catch everything in beast balls. I feel like the reason I go for Pokeballs is because like that's what you get your starters in, so I'm kind of like forced into like if I want them all in the same Pokeball, in the same type of Pokeball, it has to be a regular one. DualShock 1 and 2 are too light for you. I gotcha. What are the DualShock 3 works on PS4? I don't know if it does. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but I'm not sure if it does. You got your shiny Meowstic. Awesome, Lana. Awesome. Anyone like the new Pokemon 21 trailer movie? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I cannot spell today. I have days like that. I have days like that. I can relate, Chibi. You're a Dusk Ball person because Ultra Balls look bad. I'm not a fan of Great Balls, personally. Personally, like, the Great Ball is the one that I'm not a big fan of. Ultra Balls are okay for me. Granted, they're not the best. Personally, like, Pokeballs are my favorite. Like, just straight regular Pokeballs can't beat the classic, you know? Head in the Discord if anyone saw. I'll have to check. I'll have to check. Apparently I missed a whole bunch of awesome shinies that you guys got just because I've been super busy the past couple days, so I haven't had a good chance to check. But I'll look after the stream. Don't worry, you find me, dude. Seriously though, like, I have days where my spelling is absolutely awful. Be it because I just can't spell or because I can't type. One of the two, like, there are days, which is awful with work when you're typing all day long, having to, like, constantly be correcting errors and just knowing that it's a little bit more frustrating and stuff. Gotta go, good luck, catch you soon. Alright, see you later, Streameg. Thanks again for the raid, man. I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that, man. And good luck with all of your hunts. Hopefully I can catch one of them soon. I've just been super busy recently, man. Just need to find the male one now. Well, good luck, Lana. Good luck. No, what? Vanilla. Does the controller not work? If only you could get Grammarly on your phone. How was something, I guess, like, I'm assuming you use it on your computer then or something? Trash, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. I assume you have it, like, on your computer or something. How well does it actually work? Because I don't write enough stuff, I feel, to justify it. And I'm, like, you know, knock on wood, past the point of writing a lot of essays and stuff. You know, most of my classes now are comp sci classes, but, like, I've always been interested in, like, how well that kind of thing works. These days, ironically, happen during days when you're typing up paper. I know, right? Like, oh, I gotta type in, or, like, you know, you got, like, an essay or something, or a report, and it's just like, well, I'm spending half of my time fixing what I just wrote. Got some awesome shinies already. I know, there's so many shinies so far already that I have. It's always awesome to get more, though. You know, it's always so much fun, and it's so exciting when you get them. So, like, that's why you just gotta keep hunting. And I'm about to sneeze, so I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I need to find a way to, like, properly mute my mic. Because I used to be able to with my Yeti, because I had a giant mute button on the front, but this one's, like, unless I was to take the, like, gain on the mic and just turn it all the way off, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Ho with 32 encounters, what's his IV? I actually don't know what the IVs are, because I haven't unlocked the judging feature. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check him as soon as I do that, but I'm waiting on some Ultra Beast hunts that I haven't done yet before I can do that. Bless you. Well, thank you, Carton of Milk, as well as Lana and DJ Smith. Should play one of the Maestro games from Big Fish Games. They are Music of Death, Notes of Life, Music from the Void, Dark Talent. They're awesome. I'll have to check them out. I'll have to check them out sometime, Robert. Bless you. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Again, sorry for sneezing. I could feel it coming for a while. I was just hoping that it would go away if I ignored it, but apparently it didn't. Apparently it was being very stubborn, and I was bound to sneeze. No way around it. Wanted a way to do laundry. You missed a sneeze, you did miss a sneeze. It was a pretty big one, too. You're not presenting for a shiny Celesteela right now. Well, good luck, man. I hope you find it soon. I haven't gotten around to most of the Ultra Beasts. The only one I've done so far is a single Poipole, and I have to do another one of those. Late bless you. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys are looking out for me, making sure I am blessed. I feel blessed having you all here. And we are, guys, we're 17 away from 2K. It is crazy. I'm gonna have a spare DualShock 3 controller in your closet for some reason. I mean, why not? I've got some 360 controllers just lying around the house in places. Random places that the 360 has been hooked up, but is no longer hooked up. Like on my desk, there's one down here, and there's one like by the TV where it is now. Didn't I cough? I did not cough. I did not cough. I just sneezed. I don't know why, but people really get those confused with me for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. To me, they sound distinct. I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing them wrong. First time I found Celesteela and want a shiny, so the Sun Reset takes a second longer, but you don't care. I'll get it to shine before going home. I feel ya. I feel ya. Yeah, like if I plan ahead, I'm gonna make sure like I find them first, get that first encounter, and then I can go back in there to avoid that cutscene. But at the same time, if I end up having to do the cutscene, it's not that long. Like, it adds up over time, but ultimately it's not that long compared to other things. You're super excited to start this badge quest, but Snivy won't shine after 2 weeks of hunting. Hope you get it soon. I know the feeling, because I was trying to start my badge quest in Emerald, and Treecko wouldn't shine, and then once it did, the RNG was still not in my favor, and we just got a bunch of, like, RNG clone Poochyenas, so I didn't want to quite count those. But I'll get back to that in a while. I'll get back to that as soon as I find Charmander. We can go back in to the badge quest, but we gotta get Charmander first, and it's not going down without a fight. I would love for me to hunt in Gen 5 since you're your favorite generation, and when you said you need a second capture card for an older hunt, does that mean you'll hunt Groudon, Kyogre, or Groudon and Kyogre to hunt Rayquaza? I mean, I'll do those at some point, yes. They're in line on that system, on the 3DS up here. I'm going to be doing those and use some. The, like, capture card thing that's right there, that little donation goal thing, is just for a second, like, 3DS capture card that can do the DS games and all that stuff as well. But there's, like, a hunt I have in mind that requires 2 systems, and I would love to be able to stream it. Like, it would be very unfortunate if I wasn't able to, because it'll be a really awesome one. But yeah, so that's a whole thing. For Christmas, you asked for a second Xbox One controller. Your grandpa got you an original Xbox controller. I mean, that is the first Xbox. Naming it Xbox One kind of throws the whole system for a loop. Xbox's naming system has definitely been one of the more confusing ones, for sure. Unpopular opinion, think our is cute. It's grown on me since I initially saw what it looked like. When I initially saw, like, it, I was like, that really does look kind of dumb. But it's grown on me a bit, especially after I've used it for some things like hunting and just playthroughs and stuff. You're hunting Guzzlord, but found at Celesteela, so it's not gonna leave without a shiny. You hate leave because you're looking for something else. I feel ya. I feel ya. Like, I'm being very stubborn about going in a specific order, so I have walked away from wormholes and stuff. But Ultra Beasts, I feel, are a bit different. Like, that one is more difficult to find, right? Doesn't handle something Fiona? Fiona would actually be a really easy hunt. Like, Fiona wouldn't require 2 systems at all. Like, you just have to breed a Manaphy. What is it? A 4th gen shiny hunt that requires 2 DS systems. I wonder what that hunt could be. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there are some clues in the Discord or something. No, but yeah, like, it is Manaphy, and I would love to be able to, like, shiny hunt that on stream. I'm over halfway to having enough eggs for it, which I feel like is a bit crazy of me. Because what, now I have... Let's see if I can, like, show this. I've got game, another game, and then one in my 3DS at the moment. So there's a few sitting around. But no, it's been fun so far. It's been a little bit frustrating since my 3DS touchscreen is a bit dead. So it's kind of hard when the game focuses entirely on the touchscreen. But aside from that, like, it's been fun. It's been fun. It's gonna shiny at 2 Pooches. Exactly. Double the Poochyenas. That's all this channel is gonna be eventually. Like, redo my icon, but with a Poochyena outfit. Redo all of this layout, so it's just Poochyenas. Like, just not even, like, properly redo the layout. Just replace every single, like, image on the layout with a shiny Poochyena. You check them to see if they have the egg available to send. Oh yeah, no, like, all but the one in my system no longer has the egg on it because I've transferred it. On the Discord, I have 6 eggs so far. Am I egg hunting a Pearl Pokemon in Diamond? I am egg hunting the Manaphy with the special eggs. And since, like, those only, you know, they're, like, shiny locked to their initial game, you have to trade them to another, and then hatch them there, and then trade them back. That is going to be an insane one to do, because you're essentially playing the game for a few minutes before switching back over. Just need to check the Ranger Net. Yeah, no, like, I know how to check for them and stuff, but, like, I know that they've been taken off now, but, like, you have to play through the game to unlock Ranger Net. Like, even if Ranger Net's been unlocked, and, like, you enter in the code, you get Manaphy and all that stuff, you have to have beaten the game. Like, you can't access any Ranger Net missions if, like, you can beat the game fully, unlock Ranger Net, put in the code for Manaphy, and have the mission there, and then reset your save. If you reset your save after seeing them, like, you cannot access Ranger missions until you beat the game again. So that's what happened with a lot of these cartridges, is, like, Ranger Net got unlocked, and then they returned it because they didn't, or they, like, you know, gave it to GameStop or wherever before completing the missions. And so, and especially before completing a mission that was through a secret passcode. So then someone else got it and reset it and played it for a bit and then gave up and returned it. And so it's like a level 3 Ranger game with like RangerNet unlocked that you can't do the RangerNet missions in because you're level 3. Is that Manaphy still possible? You have to get kind of lucky, but yes. The thing is, it's like 1 per cartridge, so it's really hard. It's really hard to get. Let's say hunt a Fione. I mean, we'll hunt Fione eventually. We'll have the resources for it. Yeah, that'll be a pretty straightforward one once we get there. Your Muck set move is Toxic, Protect, Minimize, and Venom Shock. Awesome. You always run a physical Muck. Definitely a defensive attack, so I gotcha. What's favorite poison type? I don't know. I don't know what my favorite poison type would be. Because I'll admit, I don't know exactly what all's poison type. What are my thoughts on gaming disorder? Because you think everyone watching the stream has it. I mean, I know like it's officially a thing now, but it's like officially a thing when it's like legitimately affecting your life in the same way like an eating disorder or any other like mental disorder would. So I can see it from that standpoint. Like it's when it's affecting your life to the point that it's like a legitimate addiction is what it comes down to at that point. And like almost beyond addiction, kind of crazy levels. Wonder if you could just use a flash cartridge with a Pokemon Ranger ROM. You can, as long as you can reset the Ranger ROM to completely stock, you're fine. The reason you can't is because the reason like you can't do it with a legit cartridge over and over again is because there's 2 saves on it. One's the like game save and one's RangerNet. And there is no way to reset that RangerNet save. Like the only way I could think potentially is to somehow corrupt the saves on there and hope that it corrupted the RangerNet save so that you could then reset the game fully, which I think is a thing when it's a corrupted save. But like that would take some serious work to figure out how to just like intentionally corrupt a save. What is the gaming disorder? Like the World Health Organization actually like at least got into the start of creating like a gaming disorder like as an official thing that can be so it can be treated and such. And basically what it comes down to is when like you're so addicted to video games that it's affecting other parts of your life in a way that's like you aren't paying your rent because you're playing video games all day, and you are like it's affecting every relationship you have with family and friends, and you're not eating, and like once it's gotten to the point that you legitimately need help. I think it was to be Gyarados. Fair enough, fair enough. Wish to see at least one person have a legit game Shiny Manaphy on YouTube, but not believe all the video you find until now. I've been keeping people fairly up to date as far as stuff goes, as well as I do like legitimately have receipts, if that makes sense, for Manaphy's and Ranger cartridges and stuff. No, but I think honestly that's kind of one of the things I want to do. Is it'd be super cool to do that, but it would require having like a second capture card, because the way that hunt works, you know, is through like hatching the eggs and then trading them to another game and then hatching them there and trading them back. And so, like, unless I was to sit here and swap the cartridges out all stream long and really slow it down and really wear down the system and the cartridges from, like, all the, like, you know, from all of the, like, swapping, like, I'd have to essentially do it with 2 capture cards if I wanted to capture the whole thing. When you unlock the Ultra Wormhole, you're shiny hunting every Pokemon in Ultra Sun. Sounds like a plan, man. If you get 1 shiny, you're hacking. Sounds like really he's only gaming. I mean, like, they have it listed, and like honestly, when I first saw it, I kind of rolled my eyes because like it sounds like one of those video games are bad, like freak out things. But then when I like kind of looked into it a little bit more, it makes a little bit of sense. I don't know if it makes like complete sense the way it's worded now, but it makes at least a little bit of sense. On top of the 4th gen mythics. Any of y'all have a shaman you can trade for? Maybe someone does. You got a Swellow and Floatzel on your first try. Nice, DJ Smith. That's awesome. Have you ever considered hunting every shiny Pokemon of a certain color? That'd be a cool like little stream thing to go off of. I know some people have done it before, and I would love to like try that once we get through these legends. Like, once we get to the Legends, yeah, we could totally, like, do that as kind of, like, a theme thing for a while. Who knows? So you can get 5 eggs to do a full trade per cartridge. If you get 10, it takes about as long to hatch all 10 of them in a save as it does to reset a Diamond or Pearl save up to the point of trading. So, like, I have 6 now. Like, I have 6 eggs now. So theoretically, I could do the full 5. But you would finish that well before you get the other save up to that point, and you could do, like, a whole nother batch. So that's what I'm doing now, is I have the 6th egg, I have a game for the 7th egg, and I just need to, get through that. And then, yeah, then, like, the last hurdle there is the cap card situation, as well as the layout, which I feel like if I got around to the cap card, I could start getting around to the layout and stuff, and figuring out when I would do the Manaphy. Because we still have all these legends to go through. I don't know if we'd, like, do Manaphy in the middle of that, or wait. You've legit obtained Marshadow from Japan. All English named Marshadow are hacked. But, no, they're not. No, they're not. Because they did hand them out, like, as an event thing in the US with GameStops and stuff. So, like, I have a legit one, and I have, like, the card, like, in my apartment, not here, from it. Like, they did legitimately give them out. Here's his Japan name from the Japan event. A player traded you. Well, that's cool. That's cool, then. Like, having it, like, Japanese name would be kind of cool. Getting, like, that different region one. Currently hunting all blue Pokemon. You're down to 22, like, 22 left. Nice. What's the best Pokemon to use when shiny hunting a Wormhole legendary Pokemon? Personally, I've had the best luck with, you know, using my Trevenant with the skill swap and harvest stuff, so that I can set things up so that, like, the shinies can't KO themselves, stuff like that. And then my Decidueye's kind of done good, as well as having Lunala. Lunala has been pretty good, and I imagine Solgaleo would be good as well, just for taking a lot of damage. Just every blue shiny Pokemon. What constitutes, like, blue shiny? Like, does the whole Pokemon have to be blue, or does it just be, like, the majority of it, or does any little bit of the shinies blue? Because if it's just, like, anyone that's blue, I can imagine arguing, like, Poochyena's eyes are blue. Like, there's a little bit of blue in them. But I know that that's, like, not a blue shiny, that's just a shiny that has blue in it. So, like, what would be, like, the line there? Like, what would be the least blue Pokemon, or shiny Pokemon you consider hunting? Didn't know there was an English name event for Marshadow. Anyway, that there so many hacked ones traded over Wonder Trade. Yeah, no, I definitely agree that there's a lot of hacked ones, because people were able to hack them into the game before it was actually released. Bisharp's a pretty blue shiny. It is. The majority of the Pokemon. Listen, every blue shiny Pokemon, majority of the Pokemon. I gotcha. That'd be a cool thing to do. That would be really cool. Maybe I'll have to try that at some point. The Pokedex toy? Which Pokedex? Never heard of the Pokedex toy. I don't know, I'd love to have one. Well, you still have yours, that's pretty cool. Uncharted 2's multiplayer loads so slowly. Fun times with the loading screens. How do you know if Marshadow is hacked? You get it over to this Wonder Trade. Yeah, no, because, like, you really can't, can you? Oh, yeah, because it's mythical, so yeah, you wouldn't be able to. It's just kind of like... It does sound amusing, though. It would be cool. I think it'd be cool to have a Pokedex. It's a Gen 1 Pokedex. Nice. You're liking going back to the old amazing multiplayer stuff. I feel ya. If it has 6 perfect IVs, it is hacked. I mean, that's one of those things where it's like, it's just too good to be true. Which is unfortunate, because then there's, like, the chance that it is true. But I don't think that's the case with Marshadow. I think Marshadow can't be traded over Wonder Trade legit. I gotta be so hot. I feel that on a personal level. The text saying seems to let it across both space and time. Zach. With Marshadow, yeah. With a lot of Pokemon, not necessarily. Because, like, they could have just been, like, traded up from Gen 5 or Gen 6. But, no, yeah. I feel you. I feel like there's plenty of ways to like kind of see if Pokemon's hacked. What's up, Tegan? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh, that's cool. Like Gen 1 Pokemon cards? That's actually... I want that too. That sounds really cool. It should be... Seems to have traveled between both space and time to reach you from... Oh, so it just doesn't have a... Okay. See, we have no iceberg yet. Too bad. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. We still got like an hour left, almost. So it's definitely possible that we'll get it this stream. I'm not sure, though. Not 100% sure. I will do a shiny hunt in a Gen 1 game where you trade it to another game where it becomes shiny. Maybe at some point way down the line when I have, like, almost nothing else to do. That hunt is, like, extremely intense, and I'm not sure I'm up to that task. You're back. Alright, see you in a bit, DJ Smith. Do I have a Shiny Charm? I do. I do have the Shiny Charm for Regice, so it is 1 in 1,365 odds. There is no Shiny Charm in Gen 3, as well as like getting it before the starter would be pretty impressive. So Charmander is at 1 in 8,192 odds. Digimon Digital Monsters Digital Garlic Champion. The best kind of champion. As long as it includes the garlic breads. Sorry about that. Oh man. Woo. And no lucky golden lizard either. Not yet. Not yet. Hopefully soon, though. Shiny Regice looks like the sea salt ice cream from Kingdom Hearts. Really? That's interesting. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts, so I wouldn't know. Okay, I'm good. I am good. Sweet garlic breads for all, yes. Here, third to get that out of your stuff. Or better than coughing harder. Oh, that's good to know in the future. Thank you for that. What's up, Nico? Welcome to the stream. How have you been doing? Wow, to what? No one is on Uncharted 2 multiplayer. Is no one on it, or is it just shut down? Because a lot of times those multiplayers will get shut down, but I guess... I don't know. I don't know if that one would. I guess if like it's all hosted on PlayStation's on like personal PvP type system. But no, that makes sense. Like it's just so old that like there's no draw to that one at this point. Oh, there are people? Never mind then. Where are you at, Charmander? Come and dance with the stream. Like seriously, it's like it wants the attention. We've decided that, but like it would get so much attention if it showed up. Have I had Zapoli with chocolate or raspberry sauce as favorite dessert, especially when warm? I have not had it. I have not had it. Kinda love hearing people with their PS3 mics. Ah yes, the quality audio. Precision to make all bread that isn't garlic bread illegal. Imagine that, making waffles out of garlic bread. As good as he is he truly good? Is he the default state of being? Is he mindless? All the time. All the time. Garlic bread is the best bread. I could go for some garlic bread right now. I gotta be honest. You ever hear the high quality PS4 mic. Honestly, I would almost say it's not the mics necessarily as much as it is just going to be the compression across the network. So your mic might end up sounding like the exact same. Have I ever failed a shiny? An Uncatchable Zigzagoon and a Poochyena that I crit. However, Uncatchable Zigzagoon led us to finding the actual shiny we were going for, just because of the way Emerald works, as well as Poochyena was a crit, and it was like the 9th shiny of the day, so I wasn't too concerned. Sorry I had to whisper to your parents for us. It's all good, shiny. It's so laggy, like the multiplayer is. Do you hear about what's happening on r/Thanos did nothing wrong right now as we speak? Is it happening? Is it happening right now? Did it happen, or is it like... Or is everyone still just waiting? Because last I saw, everyone was still just waiting for it. You've never failed a shiny? That's good to hear, Robert. That's always good. Lucky enough to make it hard to play. Ah, the rubber banding. Those are awful times. They're banning half the sub as we speak in honor of Thanos. It's happening as we speak. People are being snapped. Really? Oh, man. No, because I know everyone was waiting like all day for that to happen. It's a PS4 mic joke. Ah, I gotcha. It's making it way too hard. Yeah, no, lag tends to make things difficult. I don't believe you went to Amazon today. Trusty, they got Gen 1 to 7 Pokedex, so nice! Nice. That'd be pretty cool to have. So far, you're alive. Streaming on Reddit's Twitch. I guess, like, what? It's based off the comments, so... I don't know, I feel like it would've been cool if they could have written, like, a program that just, like, snapped and, like, half of Reddit was banned. Like, even people who weren't subscribed were just no longer allowed to visit that sub. Like, how crazy and hilarious would that be if it was like every single comment on Reddit, 50% of the people got banned from Thanos did nothing wrong. Failed one shiny and it was a fan feed in here. Or see the sparkles? No! Aw, man. I've come close with things like that, where I just wasn't paying attention because I wasn't expecting a shiny. The bandbot is impressive, though. I want to see it. I really want to see it. I'll hope they're still going here in, like, about 50 minutes or so. You failed 3 shinies in your life. A C-Dot and a Ruby as a kid, a Natsu earlier this year, and a Chikorita 2 days ago. Oh, Kajito, no! Oh, I'm sorry to hear about the Chikorita, man. That's awful. I think you failed a Pikamuku by soft resetting over it. Ah, man, soft resetting over it. That's awful. That's awful. Happened a long time ago, so you can't remember exactly. I gotcha. I gotcha. Now, I remember SOSing for Pikamuku, and it was a fun one. It was a fun one for sure, but, that's awful. That's unfortunate. At least, like, it's not a hard one to get back. Still need one. I didn't know they made Pokédex. I felt like I knew. I didn't know they read the Pokemon cards. That's actually awesome. If you wish you great luck with guns. Well, thank you, Trash. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Thank you for that sub, man. And I hope to see you again soon. But guys, seriously, on the mention of subs, we are 17 away. 17 away from 2,000. That would be insane if we somehow hit it tonight. Or really, honestly, at any point this week. Would be crazy. You reclaimed it. Solid. Didn't know they made a Gen 7 one. It makes sense. Actually, I feel like I have seen a Rotodex toy. I don't think it'd be on the same level of, like, Pokedex functionality as like, older ones, I feel, for some reason. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like it'd just be more of a, like, here's Rotom with a face. You'll never go on the Uncharted 2 servers again. I mean, yeah, they're just old. There's not many people playing, so you're going to be dealing with a lot more network issues because you can't find as good of a match. Black and white Pokedex will be cool. Thinking about doing a Nuzlocke kind of thing where you catch the first Pokemon that you encounter in each area as you follow the plot. I think it'd be interesting to see what you get. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, that's like, what, halfway to a Nuzlocke essentially there if you're not doing the get rid of any Pokemon and stuff. They don't have the card when you thought they did. I mean, that's still such a cool idea. Definitely getting one someday as soon as you got the money. I might have to get one too. End up with 5 Zigzagoons and 16 Zubats. No! The server's from like 2009. Yeah, that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all, but I'm surprised that Uncharted 2 is only 2009? Really? I would have been thinking like Uncharted 3 back then, but I guess, yeah, they're only up to 4. So that makes a bit of sense. Never mind. Never mind. Almost a decade old. I know, right? It's weird thinking that all these Ranger games I'm getting are like 12 years old. I think it's kind of weird to think about. Being the Pokédex plushie, nice. See, I feel like that may have been what I saw was the plushie, which is why it like had zero functionality in my mind. Can't imagine having the patience and being over 11,000 soft reset for that Charmander. It helps that I'm streaming it. Because I'm able to stream it and, like, talk to you guys while I do it and all this stuff, it makes it way more worth it. It's weird how new Uncharted really is, though. I know, right? Like, it's one of those games that you kind of think about being a pretty, like, big staple in PlayStation and all that. Which it is, like, it honestly is, but, like, I'm so used to those being games like Crash and stuff, where they're like from back in the original PlayStation days. You know? Pokédex plushie sounds adorable. Your fiance would be all over that. That's cool. It definitely does sound cool. I would be down for having one. Really like new Uncharted. I need to try it at some point. Like, I have the system to do stuff with it. I just never play on it. Greninja looks cool. Greninja does look pretty cool. The plushie one? I've seen some Greninja plushies before. One of the strongest water Pokemon is still Quagsire. Oh man, sorry about the yawning. I feel bad when I do it, but sometimes it just sneaks up on you. They put some good effort into the plushes. Yeah, and like when you get like official Pokemon plushies from like Pokemon Company, they can be insanely high quality. Water, ground type, and very tanky. Yeah, you really only end up with like a pretty big weakness to like grass, but you have that anyways as a water type. You want a giant Whaler plush? I want like a life-sized Whaler plush. I know it would be too expensive for anyone ever to buy, but I want it. Life-size Whaler plushes need to happen. Agreed. Agreed. How the Pokemon Company toted on the little guy is sturdy. No, yeah, like, they make sure anything that their name is officially on is quality. You can get the first 3 Uncharted games remastered in the collection for like $20, but that's $20 for games that I honestly, admittedly, would not play at the moment. Because, like I said, I just haven't played the PlayStation much. Like, I have my Switch, and I have, like, my computer and DS's and all that stuff down here, so, like, This tends to be where I stay, and the PlayStation's upstairs. So that just ends up being like 20 bucks that does no one any good. Is Fire Remake coming out yet? I mean, it's been announced, but it's going to be a little while before it actually comes out. Looking at much later on in the year. I think maybe September at the earliest, if I read the signs correctly. Could at least play Uncharted 1. I mean, like, I know I should play him at some point. I've been interested in playing him. I never think about using that system at all. Everyone's taking the Switch. I mean, I have a Switch. It's a fantastic system. If you can afford it, then I would definitely say get one. Whalelord Yacht. Yes. One day I want to have enough money that I can buy a boat and make it look like a Whalelord. New Tomb Raider game hype. I'm excited. I still need to play Rise of the Tomb Raider, but I'm excited. Getting one soon. Awesome, DJ. Awesome. Want to switch just for Breath of the Wild? But that is reasonable, honestly. With how good the game is, like, that totally is understandable. Already pre-ordered Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So excited. Nice. Pika Ninja God, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, man? But no funds. I feel that. Same. I feel like many people can relate to that one. Splatoon for you, and you're getting the new one, Splatoon 2. That's nice. Splatoon was good as well. I bought that one pretty shortly after getting my Switch, and I really enjoyed that. The only reason I haven't played too much of it is because like the internet in my apartment is so bad that I don't really play like online games and stuff. You're doing good. That's good to hear, man. That is good to hear. There's only a few people in your Discord server. Hey, that's all good. That's all good. Dude, your Discord server has been so awesome to me. Like, seriously. And like I said, man, feel free to post your Discord, like, a link to yours in, like, the advertising channel on mine. Like, you are totally, totally welcome to. There needs to be an open-world Pokemon game. I don't know how big of a fan I'd be of, like, a mainline game being, like, super open-world, but I could be down for, like, some kind of open world at some point. Favorite legendary trio is the Weather Trio. I'm a Hoenn guy through and through, so it shouldn't be much of a, it shouldn't come as much of a surprise. Imagine like an MMO that was open-ended, but it's Pokemon. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be cool, but just like, again, like, personally, I feel like if there was a spin-off that was like that, I would absolutely be down for it. Or like Bethesda's being quote-unquote open. Just kind of like, the map doesn't really point you anywhere, but you gotta do things in a certain order. Isn't that what the next game's supposed to be? We haven't really heard anything on actual Gen 8 yet, aside from it's happening. Then we can make a Rowlet Gym. Yes! Yes, absolutely. I'm actually 100% down for this now that we can make Rowlet Gyms. Hadn't even thought about that. Having so much fun. That's good, man. That's good to hear. Any Pokemon MMO, there would be no need to make another mainline Pokemon game. Yeah. But I mean, I would totally still get new Pokemon games. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like MMO would kind of put it at like an eventual update state as opposed to like proper like new releases states and stuff. Didn't get to shout out your stream for a few days because your birthday party for 2 days. Hey, that's fine. That's fine, man. I haven't been streaming for a few days. Like, I haven't streamed since Friday, but dude, you're all good, man. You are all good, you know. Seriously though, man, I really, really do appreciate it. I do appreciate the shout-outs. Because obviously they help some. Obviously they help a lot after seeing, you know, what happened after you did it the first time, man. So as weird as it always is for me when I ask this, if you guys share it, if you guys share the stream places, that would be amazing. Obviously you don't have to if you don't want to, but like seriously, we are so close. We are so close to 2K. How do you make your like and sub count on stream? You don't know how. I can get the sub count on stream using Streamlabs. They have software called Stream Labels, which you can download to your computer. I know if you're using Windows and I believe Macs as well. And that keeps like a file on your computer, and you can add like a text file to OBS. Because like I use OBS to stream, and they like have places where you can like add files. So like if you change a file, it changes on stream and stuff. Some of my most liked video, it is very, very close to it. I think my Treecko encounter video has over 100 likes, but as far as streams go, that is like the most liked one in like the past like half year, if not more, man. Like seriously, that was crazy. We got up to what, like 82 likes or something? If I'm not mistaken. Shout outs to Simple Flips. No one understands. I unfortunately don't understand. If I reach 2K, what am I gonna do? Be very happy. You know what? I'll extend the goal that I kind of put up from Thursday and Friday into if we manage to get the 2K by the end of tomorrow's stream, we will go back to Emerald for a while. We will do like old school like Emerald RNG manipulation hunting to get our shiny badge quest back going, like priority over everything else. I don't have much else to give as far as like incentives, but at least for people who have been around a long time, getting that shiny badge quest was like the main goal for a while, and then Charmander happened and the capture card dying happened, so we haven't had much of a chance since then. But like, I will get back to some. I will get things set up where we can go for like some Pokemon that are hopefully not Poochyena and get that shiny badge quest rolling again. Like that would be awesome. I think as soon as possible. I get a new computer but need to download OBS to it. I gotcha. I gotcha. Knowing it's a joke. Unfortunately I don't get it. I will admit I am out of the loop. I am out of the loop. That sounds amazing. I mean, yeah, I know people have wanted that to happen. Like, that's been a big question. I know there have been people who have actually found those Shiny Badge Quest videos, started them, and went, can you make a playlist? I can't find, like, the rest of the episodes. I'm like, they don't exist yet because shiny hunting is random and a pain in the butt sometimes. So, yeah, I'd love to be able to get back to that. I'd love to hunt some more in Emerald. But, like, at the moment, we're just doing crazy stuff with Charmander. So, yeah, if we get hit it by Tuesday, like today or tomorrow, Thursday's stream would pick up with some RNG manipulation hunting. Going back, like, some old school stuff. It comes from a YouTuber, really. What's up, Daniel Glady? Welcome to the stream. Which one do you get, Shiny Umbreon or Shiny Sylveon? It's close, but Shiny Umbreon. Those are, like, the two that are up there as, like, some of my favorite evolutions in terms of Shinies. But Umbreon's, like, my favorite evolution overall. So that gives a little bit of an advantage if I had to choose between the two. Hope one of the streams will break 100 concurrent viewers. That would be crazy. We got so close to the Treecko hunts, and I feel like if we had been able to continue them, it would have happened. But like, stuff happened, and obviously, like, can't look back on it and, you know, really think too much about what could have been. We gotta keep moving forward and see where it is now. What hands? What are you two doing if not typing correctly? Typing incorrectly, obviously. Well, what do you think the mystery Pokemon in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? Like, what do I think it is? Is there a mystery Pokemon in there? I didn't know there was a mystery Pokemon. I was unaware of this. Nah, seriously though, like, because what, we got up to 90 concurrent viewers at one point. I don't know if we ever got past that. But seriously, we got way, way up there with Treecko hunts. It was pretty crazy. Is it Poochyena? Maybe it is Poochyena. Specifically on my copy, it will be. Like, we know that's what's gonna happen. We got to 100 one time? Did we? I don't think we ever got to 100 concurrent views at any point. That would stand out to me. That would stand out to me. We got really close. Like I said, we got very, very close, and we've had upwards of like 70 or 80 since getting the 3DS capture card in like the first Poipole hunt and stuff like that. I don't know about getting 100 concurrents. Like I said, we've gotten close, though. Like, we've had some streams that have gotten just randomly, arbitrarily insane. We got to 100 and then we dropped quickly. Maybe we did. Maybe I can find those numbers again somewhere. It'd be interesting if I could. If I noticed it on stream, I definitely would have pointed it out, so... at the very least, it's probably, like, possible to find the audio of me going like, oh, hey, look what we did. If it did legitimately happen at some point. Charmander? Maybe it's a shiny Charmander. That's the mystery Pokemon. You see the trailer, and it had the mystery gift in it when it opened. That was at the end of the video. I mean, there's the Mew that's on the like Pokeball Plus when you buy it. I don't know about like at the end of the trailer though. I'll have to look. I'll have to go watch it again. Just notice the encounter number doesn't use a comma. It does not, because it's just like a text file that like a program's adding to. So I can't exactly format it unless like the counter was gonna run so slowly that it may as well be like an encounter behind, I don't think. The mystery Pokemon is Brock's trusty frying pan that can also be turned into a drying pan. There you go. The dual type Pokemon right there. Has there ever been a Pokemon you went out of your way to find and catch? You went looking for a Poison Touch Rhyme when you got Ultra Moon? Never really for me. So I personally don't really strategize too terribly much with Pokemon. So like abilities and stuff have never really mattered. Movesets like Egg Moves and whatnot don't really matter too much to me. So for me, yeah, it's definitely been more of just like a mess around with it kind of thing. And like get what you get and kind of play to whatever strengths they have there, if that. Otherwise, just buff them up way too much. They're just introducing a never before seen Pokemon to Let's Go. Really? That's interesting. That's weird. They'd introduce it to Go, but I'm down, I guess. Oh, they need Let's Go now. New game, you need sleep. New mons. New Pokemon are always good. You're getting both the Pokeball Plus, and you're giving it to your sister because she loves me. Oh, that's awesome. Hear the rumor that where Phil Swift will be the Gen 8 champion. I did not hear that rumor. I'm the champion of Let's Go. That means I have to get the game first so I can beat it first, right? Like, that's how that has to happen. Or is it the people have to physically, like, battle me? Runs all the gyms. I'm actually Giovanni. Like, that's actually what I am. The mystery Pokemon is probably Bidoof. Probably Daniel. Probably. The, like, super shiny Bidoof. I hope it's a Bidoof. The perfect addition to Pokemon Go. Yoshirmania, what is up? Welcome to the stream. You were never here, but you're here now. Or welcome to not being here. Whatever the case may be. The best Pokemon ever conceived, the super shiny Bidoof. All 6 Pokemon are level 100 Rowlets. Perfect. Perfect. I only like to play as the girl characters in all the Pokemon games. Understandable. Understandable. Everyone has their preferences when it comes to that stuff. I always choose water and grass starters as opposed to fire starters. It's just something that, like, I don't really even have an explanation as to why. Giovanni only uses ground and poison types and manly normal types. Well, I'm changing things up. The old Giovanni's out, and now I'm the new one. And it's all Rowlets from here on out. People watching went less, but likes went up. Yeah, I mean, like, when people leave a like, you know, if they stop by, they can leave a like and leave, and the like stays. But yeah, it's definitely getting a bit later, especially for Europe and stuff, so I understand the stream. The viewers is starting to go down a little bit. New Rowlet Giovanni for president. I'll get behind that campaign. So Ian have a kid named Silver. Not yet. Do we know how the gyms will work in Let's Go? Will there be any? I don't know if we've actually found out about gyms yet. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Have we found out about gyms? Because I feel like they're a thing. I feel like they're a bit of a thing. But I'm not 100% sure. Because, like, it is essentially a remake of Yellow. But it's also Go-based, so it's like a different universe in a little bit of ways, at the very least. They showed Brock Gym. Okay, so they did show a gym. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. Oh, Mr. Streamer Man. Who's that? I bet it'll be an amusement park ride, streamers and stuff. It was super powerful. He dressed as a Bidoof at the end. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not going to give all the details away. What's up, Blue Cooper? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It's me. Well, that's interesting. That is an interesting concept. I was unaware of this fact. Salad's a weird dish to serve. How so? What makes salad weird? What is YouTube? I don't know. Actually, know. I don't know how I ended up here. It just kind of happened. What's up, Ash? Welcome to the stream. We got a shiny Articuno and Pokemon Go. Nice, man. Awesome. That's super cool. Well, wish you luck with a Regice campaign. Well, thank you, Cooper. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, we're taking our sweet time with Regice because, you know, you can't be too careful with it. Making sure we could see if it was shiny or not by the sparkles before we go on. I cut up some plants and put oil on them. High-class plants. Expensive plants. I mean, you don't want to eat cheap plants, right? Not that there's any reason for them to be more expensive. Hope you go to Johto region on Let's Go. If they do that, you'd be going for joy. I would doubt that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee would go to the Johto. But I think it would be cool if, like, they kept making Let's Go games, you know? Like, if they made more Let's Go games in the different regions, basically replacing, or remaking things like Crystal and Emerald and Platinum, I think that'd be super cool. Like, I'd totally be down for seeing games like that. Want some really old milk that was treated right on those plants. I feel like you could deconstruct any food into that and make it seem like, why would we ever pay for that? Google's taking hostages. How so? I just kind of ended up here, now I'm stuck. Does that make me a hostage? I'm one of them. No! How was I unaware of this fact? Let's go Generation 5 best fan in your opinion. I still need to play Gen 5, like, so I can't have much of an opinion on it myself. How many shiny Squirtles with sunglasses did I catch? 0, because I don't play Go. Yep. I mean, I guess there's nothing that can be done about it now. Google is the flies. What kind of flies? Played Go for 5 minutes and realized your phone was trash. My phone's battery just died so quickly with Go. We're going for Entei. You got on your 5th try. Nice. Flies are buzzing around you really good. Ah. Yeah, the flies were actually sent by Google to monitor me. I was able to take one of them out. We'll see how long it takes for them to notice. Thought about getting back into Go because of Let's Go. That's definitely part of the reason for Let's Go is to try to get more people interested in both of those games. Have every Pokemon game that came out? That's awesome. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I don't have all of them at all. There are definitely large, like, gaps in my Pokemon experience, in my Pokemon collection. That's pretty awesome that you have all of them, though. You lost 3? No! I hope you're really getting back, though. Let's Go is gonna be trash, in your opinion? See, if it was marketed as, like, the successor to Sun and Moon and, like, proper Gen 8 and the, like, path that Pokemon would be going down in the future, I'd agree, but it's a spin-off, and it's essentially in its own little universe, basically, of, like, it links to Go, and those two don't link to any other games, like, they just link to themselves. So it makes it okay, in my opinion, you know, because, like, they're their own thing. Like, they aren't part of something else, you know? Need to at least try Let's Go. See, like, I have a feeling I'll enjoy playing through it, but like I said, I don't know how much of, like, how much is gonna retain me in terms of, like, keeping me in the game, because who knows what happens afterwards. Like, we don't really know what the post-game would be like. If there's no post-game, there's no reason for me to keep playing, because, you know, they'll be like, catch them all, you catch them all, and you're just kind of done. And I don't really have the interest in linking it with Go or anything, so it doesn't really hold that kind of value to me, I guess. Anyone hyped for JoJo Part 5 anime? I need to watch JoJo, but I almost don't want to watch JoJo because there are too many JoJo references, and I feel like it would ruin the rest of anime for me. Your opinion? Oh yeah, no, it's fine. You don't play Pokemon Go because you're not that kind of person. You need to watch your phone the whole time and lose yourself in the media. Want to be up to date, nonsense free. I mean, I totally understand, like, not wanting to be on your phone and stuff while playing the game. Totally makes sense. Definitely, and like you say, it's your opinion, so it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks there anyways. But, like, personally, the game just, like, I lost interest in it with the way that it was handled by the developers, especially at first. So I don't really have much of an interest in, like, continuing to play it, you know? Just can't see you playing it. Fair enough. 2019 Pokemon game better be a remake of Gen 5. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be a brand new game, A, and B, if they're gonna remake something, they're gonna remake Sinnoh first. Not even out of, like, a, because I want Sinnoh remakes, just because that's the order of the games. Like, they haven't made a Sinnoh remake yet. It'd be too early for Black and White remakes, kind of. Like, yeah, 2019 is gonna be a brand new region. with new Pokemon and stuff. Then if they do release games in like 2021 or something, those might be Gen 4 remakes, is what I would say. Who needs a Gen 5 remake and Gen 4 remake? I mean, honestly, I still feel like my every other generation thing for the remakes is gonna hold. Who knows if it actually does? Maybe they're like adding another like generation in between each remake. Who knows how they're doing it? But that's just personally what I see happening. Oh, you want to trade? You'll have to pay. See, that was one of those things where like, oh, they added trading, and then I heard it the other day, and I was like, well, why? Why would that be okay? JoJo Part 5. Oh, Episode 1 of JoJo Part 5. The Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon were last games for Nintendo DS. From now on, it's going to be on the Switch. Yeah, it's going to be on the Switch. You know, like, I mean, I understand the frustration there. Like, I don't think anyone wants to have to buy a new system to play the games, but the 3DS is struggling. Not in terms of, like, as a system, but, like, when playing 3DS Pokemon games, it struggles. Like, they were always too much for the system. You know, look at double battles and stuff. The game just starts chugging, and it doesn't look very smooth. They look fantastic, but like they don't move smoothly just because they look so good. So when they put it on the Switch has more power and can make it look even better. So I definitely foresee fantastic games coming on the Switch, but it's just one of those things where, you know, people might have had the same argument from DS to 3DS. I'm excited, which admittedly is partially because I do have the Switch, so I'm not in the camp that's worried about not being able to play them. Not gonna buy a Switch for the future Pokemon games instead of focus on getting all Pokemon shiny. Hey, that is a good goal, man. I totally understand that. You don't need to get the newest game to have fun with it, so I totally see that. You'll have to pay to play online, though. They have very seemingly realized that's not a good idea. Seeing as, like, every time it comes around to the date that, like, you're supposed to be paying for it, they keep, like, saying, never mind, we'll move it back. So either they just realize that no one's gonna pay for a system that's as, like, crummy as theirs is currently. Like, they don't have enough features to make it worth paying to play online. And, like, a lot of the online experiences aren't the best, just because of the way that Nintendo does it. So I think they've kind of realized that there, as well as the Switch is selling so well that they don't need to have you pay to, like, keep their online service be profitable. Like, the money they make from the Switch is more than enough to put that money back into online. Because, like, we were supposed to already be paying for online. Like, 2018 was supposed to be, like, the year where you had to start paying, but they haven't implemented it yet. They've kept pushing it back. So we'll see when it actually comes time for them to introduce it. Who knows? But it could be a little while. Pokemon companies say you don't need the Switch online to play Pokemon online. That's a nice touch. It'll be interesting to see how they pull that off, because a lot of times I wonder what that means as far as what kind of servers you connect to. Still not going over the Switch though. I totally understand, man. I totally understand. What's up, Emporial Gaming? Welcome to the stream. In my opinion, what's my favorite gen? Gen 3. Gen 3 is my favorite generation. Hoenn my favorite region, but my favorite game, as weird as it is after what I just listed, is Sun. I hope they put Part 5 on Crunchyroll. I'd almost be surprised if they didn't, but it's also big enough that it could just end up, like, on any service, I feel. So far they say it's coming in September, the online services, like the paid online service. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that day gets pushed back. Because it was essentially supposed to be like January of this year. Like, it was supposed to happen 6-7 months ago. But it hasn't, so we'll see. Maybe this is the right time. Maybe this is the time they'll do it. But at the same time, like I said, the Switch is selling well enough that they don't really need that extra money. Granted, it's extra money, so there's no reason. Ooh. Excuse me. Does Pokemon have that much power at Nintendo to do that? Absolutely. Like, Nintendo probably, like, the thing is, I don't know how much, like, they really, like, Nintendo would probably still be like, this is more of an argument as to why Nintendo would want them to, like, keep it paid online even more, but I know so many people who don't have a Switch that are literally waiting for the Gen 8 games to get announced. That is, like, the thing they are waiting for. They will buy, they already know they're gonna buy a Switch, but they're not going to buy it until Pokemon starts coming out. Like, that is, like, the reason I bought a 3DS was for Pokemon. So, like, it makes complete sense for Pokemon to be able to have their own way. As well as Nintendo does own a significant chunk of Pokemon, so it's not like, it's not really like Pokemon has a sway over them in terms of, like, being, like, you know, super powerful with them. It's just that Pokemon is such a high seller for that system that, yeah, them being able to circumvent online a little bit definitely can happen. Love the Switch, is a beautiful console. It really is. It looks so nice. Pokemon is one of Nintendo's main games. It's like the biggest non-Nintendo game. Like, for the system. Like, obviously, Nintendo owns part of it and such, so it is like Nintendo, but it's not like... It's not Nintendo in the same way that, like, Mario is, you know? It's like, it honestly is probably bigger than those. It's like the biggest series on the system, like the biggest franchise. So it makes total sense. Before the Diamond Pearl remakes, you're gonna hunt Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, and Oras because it's most likely that they'll be shiny locked in the remakes. Yeah, it'll be unfortunate, but I definitely agree with that. It's not gonna happen. What's not gonna happen? Oh, bring Pokemon onto PS4. Yeah, no, it's never leaving Nintendo. Nintendo owns enough of Pokemon that, yeah, that's not happening. Also, that would mean making their game be able to port to different engines, and that cuts into their, like, time for building quality games. Obviously, like, that's giving excuses to why, like, a company has exclusive games on their console and stuff, which I don't really like in general. But Pokemon, I make an exception for, I'll admit. Under Jeff Canal, welcome to the stream. Are you late? Not super late. We've got about 10 minutes left, so I guess, yeah, it is kind of near the end of the stream. Guys, we're 18 subs away. We are 18 subs away from that 2,000 goal that I would love to hit by the end of the stream tomorrow. I'm gonna breed for Treecko. Awesome, Casper. Awesome. Hope you get to ride an Electrode like that one kid in the Pokemon race. Just running backwards on it like it's a giant circus ball. That'd be pretty cool. Love Masuda. He's pretty chill. He's pretty chill. For sure. You did? That's pretty cool, man. Did I read the last comment? I may have missed it. I gotta first want to see what the Nintendo Switch has over future games. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Renee? First successful Masuda method was a Litten. I got it in 11 eggs. That was crazy. Nice, nice. Gotta go. All right, see you later, Blue Cooper. Thanks for tuning into the stream, man. I hope to see you again soon. Wish they made a remake of X and Y for that green Pokemon. Forgot his name, but Brown Dragon. Oh, Zygarde. Yeah, no, everyone wanted C, but I read some, like, I guess more theory than like actual, like, more speculation and theory than like legitimate thing. They didn't really announced it, but like Gen 6 ended up getting rushed so that they could get like Gen 7 out on the 3DS as well before immediately moving to the Switch. Like, they kind of crunched the 3DS games together a bit too much, timeline-wise, just because, Nintendo was afraid that like the Switch may flop like the Wii U without any release titles or without any like big games in the first year, and then it did well, so they were able to like pressure off and kind of take their time going into Gen 8. So now like they have more time to make them better, which is why they're like not releasing when Let's Go releases, and like just the way that like that weird timeline kind of ended up working out, you ended up with a thing where Gen 6 got cut a little bit short and Sun and Moon was designed to only be 2 games, stuff like that. What's up, Miranda Decker? Welcome to the stream. How have you been doing? Does the Shiny Charm affect Island Scan Pokemon? Yes, it would affect everything except for gift Pokemon. You ended up playing Oras before looking at X and Y, and you got them. Nice. Gotta go. See you later, DJ Smith. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I hope to see you again soon. You couldn't actually enjoy X and Y other than the Pretty Deathbird. You're not sure about that? Why wouldn't they be? Because the only Pokemon I've heard the Shiny Charm doesn't affect are gift Pokemon, because you encounter those differently. The Shiny Charm pretty much affects every encounter that's in the grass. I may be wrong though. I may be wrong, but I thought that was the case. 4S hyped up Gen 6. Honestly, those games felt way more polished, which they really were. Because Gen 6 was a bit of a learning experience for Game Freak in terms of making a game in 3D as opposed to doing it with like 2D sprites and stuff. X and Y was so buggy and clunky. The Island Scan Pokemon would be the same as random encounters. Yeah, they would be, and random encounters are affected by the Shiny Charm. So yeah, they would still be affected by Shiny Charm. Yeah, I mean, it was buggy and clunky just because like they were dealing with a form factor they had never dealt with before. XY cutscenes made you laugh really hard. Yvettle, it's the second favorite legendary answer. Oh, that's cool. Lumino save glitch flashbacks. Like, I wasn't even playing the games at the time because I didn't have a 3DS, but yeah, seriously, I remember hearing about that, and that was like the worst glitch in Pokemon history or something. Yo, what's up, Queen? How's it going? You're gonna port out the Millite next Y. I mean, there's a plus to it right there, right? Worse than Missing No? Missing No didn't corrupt your save from you doing normal things like saving. Like, that was the problem with X and Y, was like, if you saved Illumino City before they released like the first update for the game, it could corrupt your save just because you saved in the wrong place. Missing No's a fun glitch. This one's like a terrifying game-ending glitch. Go until a female Treecko or an ability Treecko. I feel ya. After you hunt all the Wormhole legendary Pokemon, or am I gonna hunt for Poipole? I'm gonna hunt for all the Wormhole legendaries, then the Ultra Beasts, and then Poipole. Which is still an Ultra Beast, but it's gonna be like the last one I hunt. Ultra P, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. How is that not found in playtesting? I honestly don't know. That has to have been something that got introduced way late on that they didn't think would change anything and then ended up, like, doing that. I have no clue, though. What is Missing No? Yeah, Gen 1 is when the Missing No glitch happened. Gen 1 is known for being extremely glitchy. Be reborn at Gen 7. I mean, I kind of got back into it with Gen 6. Like, I played Gen 3 and 4 growing up. Mostly Gen 3. Gen 4 I played and then had some issues where, like, I couldn't play it. I missed Gen 5 and I played Oras, and then I got into Sun and Moon way more. Ultra P, what is up? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Thank you for that sub. I do appreciate it. Female Treecko, but you want hidden ability Treecko. Gonna do it. Do it, man. Do it. Alright guys, we got 2 minutes left, so we're gonna get 2 more encounters here for Charmander. This one and one more. Beppis is better than Pepsi. Anything's better than Pepsi. Like, like, that is a very strong opinion I hold. So I'm not a fan of Pepsi. Having internet troubles, streaming set to auto quality and it's running at 144p. My like playback window does that. I don't know why, but yeah, like it automatically sets to that. So I haven't been setting it at like, you know, 1080 or anything because I don't need it, but I at least bump it up to 360. You like Pepsi? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your taste buds. No, like, I honestly just cannot stand it. That sponsorship's thrown out the window, that sponsorship opportunity. But no, like, I legitimately just do not like it at all. But alright guys, last Charmander encounter of the night right here. Last Charmander encounter. We'll get a couple more Regices in. Nothing's worse than Diet Coke. Diet Coke can be okay. If there's nothing else. Like, it's one of those things where it's, like, Diet Coke is, like, the aftertaste isn't great. And also, we didn't get Charmander tonight, unfortunately. But, yeah, Diet Coke's not great. But you get used to it. Pepsi's just, I can't stand it. Pepsi changed their ingredients, actually. It doesn't taste like the Coke secret put out in it anymore. When did they change it? When did they change it? That's important in determining my opinions on it, because unless it was changed in like the past like 6 months or something. Screen get hazy, you need to change to 480p. No. Alright guys, we're on our last encounter here. Last encounter of the night. We're gonna get set up on both of these here. Rude lizard, it's taking forever. Taken forever to get set up here, but we are about to do these last encounters, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start saying that. Thank you guys for everyone who came to the stream, everyone that liked, everyone that subscribed. As always, you know, thank you to everyone in chat. And here we go, without further ado, Regice and Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur isn't shiny, and Regice isn't shiny either? Yeah, Regice isn't shiny. So again, thank you for tuning into the stream. Be back on again tomorrow, hunting, you know, and like I said, remember guys, if we can somehow get the sub count up to 2,000 by the end of the stream tomorrow, we will take a break from Charmander and from the 3DS hunts and go like hardcore into hunting for Shiny Badge Quest Pokemon in Emerald. So until next time guys, take care.